minutes.
Salamat, Raisa. And I'm very happy to be here again and to witness what the Filipino community has done to celebrate in its own unique way the Flores de Mayo and Santa Cruz. I'm very happy to be here.
Yes, thank you very much.
Perfect.
Cardinal, I understand that you're in Washington because you received an honorary doctorate from Catholic University. So how does it feel this time to be giving the keynote speech rather than receiving it at graduation?
Well, first of all, it's good to be back to your alma mater,
Yes.
and it's good also to be back and not get a doctorate that you earn after 6 years of hard work. Parang a doctorate, which is real, but
Yes.
is always associated with hard work and parang sweat and tears. But I'm joking. But this is a great an honor not only for me but for the Church in the Philippines to be given this honorary doctorate because, as the citation states, it is not only for me. It's also, in a way, a recognition of the contribution of the Filipino community to the church, not only in the United States, but worldwide.
Yes.
So, kung ako lang, parang mahirap tanggapin eh. Pero kung para rin sa kapwa Pilipino, sino ba ang hindi maliligayahan?
Tama po. And well, speaking of your kapwa Filipino, based on the 2010 U.S. Census, Filipinos are the second largest Asian group in the United States.
Really?
Yes, and do you have any specific message for the Filipino diaspora in the United States?
Yes. First of all, do not forget your home country,
Yes.
what we usually call the motherland, because a person who just cuts off one's roots from the history, the culture of one's ancestors will eventually float.
Yes.
So if they want to be rooted and become good citizens in their new chosen countries, then they must always feel that vibrant and vital connection with the country of origin.
Yes.
But also to not just throw out the window everything Filipino.
Yes.
There is so much that the world appreciates of us Filipinos, which I think sometimes we do not value that much. And the whole world is looking to us for for resilience, for patience, for the capacity to rise from rubble and ruins,
Yes.
for the capacity to laugh and to smile and to hope that a dawn will always follow a night, a dark night, And we hope that the Filipinos in the diaspora would cherish,
Yes.
that being Filipino and make it a gift to the whole world.
Speaking of this gift, being Filipino, today in Washington you had a chance to speak to our young Filipino Americans.
Yes.
And how do you find the young Filipino Americans in the United States? Do you feel that they've lost a lot of being Filipino?
That's one thing that I was really surprised about. They in their own quiet ways, and maybe in a way confused also, they are curious, to begin with, about the Filipino identity.
Yes.
And what's happening in the country.
Yes.
That is a good sign, because it tells us that they are cognizant of the fact that even if they have like an American citizenship,
Yes.
their blood, their history, what
Yes.
makes them a person, will always include their being Filipino, or at least what the being Filipino of their parents.
Yes.
So they bear. I was surprised because the questions that they raised are the same questions that regular Filipino young people in the Philippines would raise. So
Yes.
parang may pagtatagpo
Opo.
ng pagiging Pilipino at kabataan.
Yes. So that's great news for our community in the Philippines. you know, the young people in the United States have definitely not forgotten home.
Ah, yes, yes.
And Cardinal, I remember in early 2013, you gave a scathing homily at the Feast of the Black Nazarene. You talked about sometimes we are false witnesses with pretentious devotions. And I wonder if you could talk to us a little about being more than just Sunday Catholics.
Yes. No, this is a danger, not only to Catholics, but to all people in regard to their faith. You know, there is a very thin line dividing faith and culture. Most of the values of any faith or any religion easily flow into a culture. But the danger is you might be thinking that I am a good follower of my faith or religion when in fact I am just acting out already a cultural reality rather than a faith reality. Now, a cultural trait is something that you can repeat and repeat and repeat, and it's a mark of who you are culturally.
Yes.
But every faith has demands, has imperatives, you know, and that's where I think the challenge lies for many of us in the Philippines. You know, we love our traditions, we love our religious practices, but are we engaging in them simply as a matter of culture?
Yes.
Or do we really understand what these practices and their meanings demand of us in terms of conversion?
Yes.
Kaya nga, parang nakakalungkot na ito, no? Libon-libong tao, milyon-milyon ang nagpapakita sa mundo na we are devotees.
Yes.
No? And devotion means that I am totally given to something or to someone. How do you reconcile that when at the height of, at the peak of that fiesta,
yes,
no, you also have the peak of the revelation about corruption and
yes,
stealing and everything, no? And some of these people accused of corruption claim to be devotees of the
yes,
Black Nazarene.
yes,
No? So you begin to question, no? Ano ba talaga yung debosyon? Pagpupresisyon ba lang? Or handa ba rin akong magpasa ng krus ng bayan katulad ng ginawa ni Jesus? No, that was the underlying reason for that so-called scathing.
yes.
Oh, really?
Oh, well, but sometimes we do need those scathing homilies to help us reflect and better act out our faith in everything.
Yes, once in a while you need such a tone.
Yes. And Your Eminence, just one last thing. Earlier, I heard you talk to our young people about, you know, accumulating things. And could you tell us how we can encourage more simplicity in our lives, especially, you know, now that everything is so readily available to us?
Yes. You know, this is an uphill battle. It's a tall order, especially when the world's economy, what they call globalization, is really based on making people consume. Now, we are all consumers,
yes,
you know, but what the globalized economy is doing with its unique type of inspiration, a neoliberal capitalist orientation, tells the consumers, you must consume and consume and consume. But it does not tell us to really determine what you need to consume. And there lies, I think, the whole challenge, especially to the young.
Yes.
They're bombarded. You know, buy me. You will look good, huh, on this. No, you will be the talk of the town if you possess me, etc. No, but advertising does not teach our young people how to discern, how to discriminate between a need and a want, you know, and the line dividing necessity from greed is something that young people might not easily see.
Yes.
That's where parents, churches, NGOs, even and embassies,
yes,
could
certainly
help our young people with, provide guidelines and see. Simplicity is knowing what I really need, and not wasting money, which for me is not just money, but the fruit of somebody else's labor, hard work. No, whenever I tell my students, no, for example, this chair, this is not just a chair; it has a face. I don't know how much the ones who made this were paid. You know, so I should take care of this.
Yes.
Also for the sake of the workers who
To
put their
respect.
efforts, you know, the designers and everything, you know, because they're all a mystery. This is Kapihan.
Yes.
You know? O ito, no? Aalagaan ko itong tasang ito. May mukha ito. No? Di ko kilala kung sino man ang gumawa nito. Pero yung gumawa nito, ginamit ang talino, ang oras, no? At hindi ko rin alam. Siya ba ay natrato ng may katarungan? So kahit man lang sa pamamagitan ko,
Yes.
no, they will get justice. No? Parang ganon. No? Hindi lang ito savings,
Yes.
but acquiring, no, this mindset that my simplicity will also make me more sensitive to the needs of others. Kapi tayo dyan. Ayan.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it from His Eminence himself. So everything has a face, and we need to be more sensitive, simplicity, and to respect what we have. And we thank again the Archbishop of Manila for spending time with us and having coffee with us, and all of you at home. My name again is Thriza Navarrete. Please look us up at the Embassy of the Philippines for more interviews with wonderful people like the Cardinal. Salamat po.